Hey guys, what's going on? This is John from Friends with Your Benefits. You may have seen our previous video where a few years ago I hurt my back and decided to give Sword Health a try. And after going through the program, I was able to have my back heal and avoid surgery. So, flash forward to the present, and I've been actively working on my golf game. And like many things that I do, I overdid it a little bit, and unfortunately, I got a bad case of tennis elbow that didn't go away with rest and stretching. I decided to give Sword Health another try, and I was surprised to learn that a few things changed since I used the program last. Today, we will go over what to expect with the current version of Sword, and you'll be able to see my actual results. Stay tuned. So, with the 2025 version of Sword, you'll need to go to the Sword Health website and sign up. And you're eligible to sign up for Sword Health if your employer happens to offer it through your health insurance plan. Once you go through the sign-up process, you'll notice that there is a fairly lengthy intake form that asks you a lot of questions about your personal life, your overall well-being, and what your ultimate pain and recovery goals are. Once you go through that intake form, a few days later, the Sword physical therapist will reach out to you to schedule a call to discuss your goals and come up with an exercise program for you. I scheduled the call with the Sword physical therapist, and one of the first things that I learned, believe it or not, was that tennis elbow was more common in golfers than golfer's elbow was, and I was very surprised to learn that. On the call with the Sword physical therapist, they will discuss your pain issues with you, ask you your level of commitment with the program, and then help you come up with an exercise program to help relieve your pain issues. So once you agree upon a plan, the Sword physical therapist will then prescribe you the Sword digital tablet. So I got mine a few days later, and ultimately you'll be doing all your exercises on the tablet, and the tablet will guide you with what the exercises look like, how to do them, and then it will monitor your progress and tell you whether or not you are doing those exercises correctly. So once you receive the Sword tablet, the first thing that you'll need to do is connect it to power, and then once it's powered up, you'll need to connect it to your Wi-Fi. Once it's connected to Wi-Fi, you'll need to create a Sword login, and then you can get started. Now, one of the biggest differences with the 2025 version of Sword is the wearable sensors are now gone. So with the new tablet, the tablet is smarter, the camera is better, and it's able to accurately track your motions, so there's no need for the sensors. Now, in the previous version of Sword, the 2023 version, the sensors were accurate, but the drawback was you needed to put them in very specific positions on your body, and depending on the exercise that you were doing, at times they could slide off your body, and then you would need to pause your workout and then resume it once the sensor was back in place. As you can see with the camera, it accurately is able to read in my movements, and if I did the exercise incorrectly, it would alert me and I would lose points. And you could also see that it's still very gamified, and the better you do the exercise, the greater the number of points that you get. And this serves as an incentive to try to get as high of a score as possible. The next thing that I noticed with the 2025 version of Sword is that the workout length is significantly shorter. Previously, when I used the program, the average length of the overall workouts would be anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. And with this version, the overall length of the workouts can range from 5 to 15 minutes. So if you're busy balancing work, young children, and getting things done, this can definitely fit into your busy life a lot easier. Now, at this point, I'm halfway through the program, and halfway through the program, I regularly have text message updates from my Sword physical therapist, Ari, via the app, and we keep in contact, and through that, he's able to monitor my progress. He actually sees all my Sword workouts, and based on my progression and how I'm feeling from a pain perspective, he's able to adjust my workouts accordingly. Now let's take a look at my progress. So far, as you can see, the pain has lessened a bit. It's still there, so hopefully in a few more sessions, I'm entirely pain-free, but I'm definitely on my way. Now, we want to hear from you guys. Have you tried the Sword Health program or any other forms of digital physical therapy? And if you did, what was the overall experience like? Comment below.